Welcome.
Back.
3!
God damn it, he did it. That son of a bitch. Welcome back to the John 2 Zone with your host, John. It is several weeks since our last recording because we've died and resurrected. And now we're back and better than ever. And upstairs, too. Crazy. Musty. There's too many bugs downstairs, too. I don't know if you guys noticed.
It's funny because as we were setting up, I was trying to swat away a fly.
Yes, they're just everywhere. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But yeah, I tried to do. I wanted to do in a little improv at the very beginning, but apparently Luke is. What are you? You okay? Did you see
it got dark in here.
Oh yeah. Well, it's because the show. We can. Let me grab the remote. We're watching Generation Kill. Something.
The prequel to Gen V.
Oh, that would be a. God, why do we have so many Roku remotes? Okay, got it.
I don't know why one of them isn't downstairs.
Is it one of? Oh, I thought one of them was.
That one's
dibs.
mine. That one's mine. I have the Roku downstairs. I just haven't needed to use it because I don't bring women over because I'm lonely.
I mean, you could bring men over and use it.
That's true. I'll bring my buddies over. I'll be like, guys, check this out. I should have just rewinded to whenever it was light on the screen. I'm a damn fool. All right. Well, anyways, it's been like several weeks, and just everything's happened, I think.
Too much has happened.
So first of all, I think this is relatively new. Will Smith, he slapped Chris Rock in the face. This is new.
I indeed did hear about this. I was a little disturbed when I read the news, but.
Have you heard about this great new browser that's come out called Internet Explorer?
This is huge. This is big. I don't know, but me personally, I don't like political violence, so the fact that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, it's a big no-no in my book.
You gotta keep it to yourself, man.
We're a civilized society. Political violence is only used to suppress the lower class. It's not used on guys like Chris Rock.
Okay, you know how like people on TikTok have to say unaliving instead of like unaliving, but
kill.
Yeah, what if they like start instituting censorship for talking about you know what, and you just have to say, oh no, it was Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith.
They tried to. How would you say? Try to hand. What would it be? Will Smith just...
Oh, no, just literally referring to this event as Chris Rock being slapped by Will Smith.
Yeah.
Like, this weekend in Philadelphia, Chris
Thomas...
Rock was slapped by Will Smith.
The former president was almost slapped by
Will Smith.
was slapped in the ear.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard.
It took a little bite.
Dude, that's crazy. It was another Republican.
Mm-hmm.
It's... No social media either, which is insane. Because I have a theory for him, but I don't know if people are ready for this. I think the guy that tried to shoot Trump didn't think Trump was racist enough. That's honestly my opinion. That's the only thing I can think of.
And the other thing I can think of is this was right after all the additional Epstein stuff came out about Trump. So he's like, oh yeah, well he's saying to kill pedophiles, so here's one.
Actually, no, he really wants Rob DeSantis to win. He take no prisoners.
Rob DeSantis?
Yep.
Rob DeSantis.
He was robbed.
And
then
he's a hardcore DeSantis guy. He's like, no.
And then you got then you have the eyeliner wearing guy as his VP pick now.
JD Vance wears eyeliner?
Yeah.
I knew a lot about him. That was one thing I didn't know.
There's like numerous pictures where he's clearly wearing eyeliner.
Well, first of all,
nothing about him.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Luke because you know enough about him, do you?
Too much.
Have you read his book?
I've seen the movie for it.
Oh, why do you? What's worse, seeing the movie or seeing the book of his life? Because I read that book. It was...
Well, see, the funny thing was, like, in the movie, the main character was a woman.
Yeah, and it ruined Amy Adams' career. What the hell did she do after that? And she's a great actress. She's phenomenal. And Hollywood was just like, nope, not anymore. That's crazy.
That's a career turn away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, granted, I would punish her too for taking a movie for that book. Because that whole book is just a child being like, I'm the only poor that doesn't deserve it. I deserve better. Guys, these other poor people, you know, they're fat and lazy. Me, I don't belong here. I belong with the elites. I belong with a internship at the Heritage Foundation. That's what I believe. That's where I belong, guys. This is all beneath me. My parents deserve it. It was a crazy book, and he doesn't have the face. He doesn't sway the average voter, I think. If Luke doesn't know who JD Vance is, then that's a sign in my books. It's a swaying of the tides.
Yeah, and I mean, I usually know political figures of that caliber.
Mm-hmm. Because I know why they picked him, but it was a bad choice. Everyone this election cycle is just like, how do we get people to like not vote for us? Everyone is picking the safest option, the safest route. Nobody's doing any. The first person on either side that's like, we should try something that we haven't tried before, they're probably going to win.
Yeah, well, even politics is getting shitified.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that was the original.
It's always been like that. What are you going to...
Eyeliner.
Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty obvious. But... I'm surprised.
I can't see that at all.
I bet you I saw it. I just kind of like, oh, this guy's not going to do anything with his life. And now he's VP. And...
well, he's not VP yet.
No,
Let's see.
Candidate nominee.
Let's see.
Because it was confirmed today that Trump is the nominee.
Well, yeah, I'm well aware.
We all know that. We all know.
I'm just saying he's not VP yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
And he
guy with
will never
eyeliner.
be.
The first metrosexual as VP. That's
The other funny thing was just like this guy's like interviews from 2016 where he's like totally shit talking
Trump is Hitler.
Yeah. No, he's like, I'm so honored.
I love every other just like resurfaced message because it's just him being like, Trump is actually the embodiment of evil and he's just the worst person alive. He's like, I wouldn't trust my children around him. That's just
now
that's
he's
just
going to be spending a lot of time with
That's it. He's just like, I saw him in my dreams. He was the nightmare man, and I didn't like him too much.
He was
The
the
liminal man.
Yeah.
The night man.
I had bad dreams about
I mean,
him.
we're well aware of how he comes.
Yeah. I'm excited. Apparently, it's like not a secret that he just texts with like teens on social media.
JD Vance?
Yes. It's like an open secret that and like they're just waiting to like garner up messages and then push them out. And it's going to be I'm telling you, it's just going to be him being like, Trump was in my nightmares. He touched me. And so now he's evil. I don't like him at all. It really bothered me, this dream. I don't really like him too often now.
Man.
And then that's just going to be, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, I had a dream that Trump told me that he'd hit me in his death bag.
Trump once didn't really laugh at my joke, and it made me feel insecure for like about 2 hours. Now I'm his VP, so everything's okay, guys.
Yeah. Man,
There's no way Trump likes him.
Oh, no.
Hell no. He's doing it just...
If Trump didn't have to, he would not choose a VP.
Yeah, hell no. There's no... They're not after the Pence stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
Which that's another thing, too. When Mike Pence got, like, put as his VP, the stuff that resurfaced of him, like that one really fruity picture of Pence with, like, the crop top.
It might be, like, mandatory to be a little gay to be Trump's VP. It's like, you have to have, like, a little bit...
You're a wild card.
Ah, you know what that means? Whenever the Trump dictatorship keeps going, they'll bring in George Santos back around. That would be... Trump should try that bit. Just his whole cabinet, just gay conservative men.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
gay
what are you gonna do
community's
now?
just like,
What are you gonna
What do
do
we
now?
do with this information?
What are you gonna do now? He's like, you know what? Fuck it. Put a drag queen in there. What are you gonna do now? He's like, well, we're gonna outlaw them, but I'm the only one allowed to have them for my own entertainment. He's like, I love them, but you.
I've got the immunity.
That would be a Trump thing to do. He's like, I actually like them, but I'm the only one that gets them. Sorry, guys.
It's
No
like,
one else. I really like drag queens.
I'm the only one that gets them, but I can get all the heroin and.
That's why he put That's why he only put loyalist in the Supreme Court. He's gonna make it. That's gonna be the next thing. First they pass that he can do anything he wants, and then next he's gonna be like, okay, now I'm the only person that only the president gets drag queen, and they have to be named Donald Trump.
Man, it really is sad that like we're talking about the Supreme Court as if they can pass laws now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's kind of come to that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they suck.
I was about to say some things, but I can't legally say them. I could do the Trevor Moore bit where it's like, you. I don't want to play with that. There's a lot of people on Twitter that just like want to get called by the FBI. They want to feel. I feel like they want to be. I don't know. They just don't feel seen. I think that's the issue.
It's like, you can say what you want to say, but just don't say it in an area where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care. Say whatever you want. I want to see more people go to jail just because. I don't know. Might as well. If we're going to live in a police state already, just like... Let's make the most out of it, guys. Let's have some fun with it. Just do it because you want 15 likes on Twitter. Is that too much to ask for? Why not?
For a humble Twitter user...
It's an honest day's work.
Speaking of Twitter, did you see there was something about, like, them apparently going to test a dislike button?
Yep, I'm going to dislike every single tweet. I do not care what it could be. I could agree with it 100%. They could be like this tweet if you just love, doe-eyed dogs. And I'd be like, dislike. Fuck you, asshole.
I just can't wait for, like, it being used on Elon, and he's immediately going to take it away.
Oh, immediately. Yeah, that's...
Well, maybe he's just gonna skip through that whole phase and
No,
just not make the dislike button available on his tweets.
Yeah.
I know exactly what he's gonna do because I have an eye for this kind of thing. The first thing he's gonna do, because he wants to drop the dislike button, he's gonna get ahead of it. He's gonna try to get ahead of it and say, guys, let's make this the most disliked tweet. He's like, guys, I actually did that on purpose. I wanted the most disliked tweet of all time. So, you're actually...
So just, like, intentionally get the most dislikes possible, so when all of his other shit gets disliked, it's, like, hidden because it's not the most disliked.
Yep, exactly. He's going to be like, yeah, no. He's like, I'm actually doing it on purpose. I'm pissing my pants to own you. Sorry, boss. But... that's exactly what's going to happen.
In a duel of pissing one's pants.
Masterful gambit.
Hashtag diapers over Dems.
Yeah. He dropped I think he dropped a decent chunk of change for the Republicans after Trump. That's crazy. He got shot. You know what's even crazier is that everyone that's got shot before just hasn't been elected afterwards. Reagan, whenever he got shot, midterms sucked ass. Roosevelt, after he got shot, didn't win. I like the precedent that has been set. The precedent for presidents being shot. Mm-hmm. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe that's what he actually wanted, the shooter. He knew that was going to happen, so he's like, all right, I'm going to miss on purpose. Because no one else has won after that.
He's like, this is going to be a movie.
To be fair, if he didn't miss, he also still wouldn't have won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be pretty hard to do that.
Yeah. But he knows he would have made him a martyr. Or I don't know, maybe... well, he's a Republican still. So he's like, now... actually, no, he's a... you know how like all the Dems want just Kamala to run at this point? He wants that to happen, but with Trump. He wants like someone else to run. Let's throw up the DeSantis in there. I'm telling you, he's a DeSantis guy. I'm gonna run with this conspiracy. He's just hardcore. I want DeSantis to win.
Who is Miss Santis named Rhonda?
Girl, you're gonna give me a stroke. I swear to God. But yeah, I mean, is that the only? I feel like there's more news that we missed. Did we talk about the debate, or did the debate happen in this time span?
It happened like right when we got back from.
Yeah, because that.
Yes, I guess we haven't then.
No, are you guys seeing the new interviews with Biden? They're dropping a lot like today because they're like, oh no, Trump got shot. We need to retaliate with sneaker shopping with Joe Biden.
Joe Biden visits Supreme.
He's like,
he should be visiting the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
He's gonna be looking at Dorothy. He's gonna be like looking at red shoes. He's like, these are the Dorothy shoes.
I thought it was.
They're like, sir, that's just the wall.
That's Pink Floyd's The Wall.
There was that bit, like, he did an interview with, I think it was, like, on ABC or with George Stephanopoulos, but it looks like they actually, like, spray tanned him to make him look like he's not a corpse.
They should spray tan the fuck out of him. Biden should come, if the Dems are just straight up rolling with him, they should just make him Trump. Like, they should just, like, I feel like that would...
There's two of us.
Exactly, yeah. I wonder how much that... He's like, dude... You know what? Why don't they do that? You know what? Someone get me to Nancy Pelosi. All right, I know she's trying to get Biden to step down, which the only thing I respect about her is she knows how to stay in power, and she's like, Biden's not the route.
But we need what I want to see? A debate, but it's Freaky Friday and their bodies get switched.
They just try to say the most incriminating things.
They do a Troy and Abed where like they're just acting. Oh no! Like Michael Che and Colin Jost, where like they write each other's jokes. Like, they write each other's debates. They're like, dude, I'm not gonna say this. Dude, Trump's like, I'm not gonna say this. I would never say this.
You know, Trump would be like doing some pretty devious stuff.
I want to kill. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But no, we need not a Freaky Friday, but just Biden going up there, and instead of him trying to come up with his own stuff, he just copies everything Trump does.
He just mimes him.
He does what.
Stop copying me.
Stop.
Copying me. He doesn't. He doesn't do that. He does the nose. Stop copying me.
The John 2 debate.
This is unprofessional. This is unprofessional. They're calling it a landslide. Biden has completely turned the hearts and minds of all voters. They're saying the world is at peace.
He won the hearts of those at home. With a simple little policy talk.
God, that fly.
You missed.
I did.
I missed.
We're gonna build a wall.
Wait, take off your sandal and wham it. Damn it.
Well, keep your sandal off.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I'm ready to strike.
Hits Luke.
No, don't chancleta me.
No chancleta, senor. No chancleta.
Don't do it.
The Mexican fly. No chancleta, senor. No, please, por favor.
That reminded me of when Jose was walking in the kitchen one time and you threw a crumb in the garbage can and you got in your line of fire and you just hit him in the eye.
That was on him. That was not on purpose.
It's just like, ah.
There's a lot of things I do that just aren't on purpose. That can be misconstrued as the meanest thing ever. AKA calling you guys slurs. That is actually misconstrued. I was actually doing it ironically.
You do it so much.
I was doing it ironically.
I was actually being a terrible person, ironically.
I was doing it for the bit.
Mm-hmm. I actually got like 9 beers in my system and started getting way too close to this girl and just like talking with her, and my breath was really warm, but it was all a bit and ironic. And what's going on out there?
No idea.
It's a tornado. Apparently there's tornado sirens around the city.
Oh yeah,
it's happening.
I saw something about last night.
Dude, this Twisters promo is insane. It's crazy, man. Like, I'm gonna watch it already. Glenn Powell, let's calm down.
You want to watch it for the plot, and the plot is Glenn Powell.
Does he got next? I think this summer was him, at least in my books. I feel like he's been gaining like so much momentum. He needs to do like a really good movie now. Like if he wants to be Tom Cruise, he needs to do like
Scientology.
He needs to avoid Scientology, yeah, but he needs to do like a Magnolia movie where he just shows all the chops, where he's like, "This is who I am," because he's got all like. Hitman was a fun movie. Twisters is probably going to be decent. He was in Top Gun. He just needs to get in a movie where he's really fucking good. He needs to get in a Scorsese, a Martin Scorsese
You
movie.
have never once pronounced Scorsese right on this podcast.
I don't think I ever will. I don't want to try to I don't want to pronounce it right because it'll be
Martin
bad.
Scorchi.
Because it'll be bad, so I need to pass it off as a joke every single time I pronounce his name, so I'd never have to do it seriously. That's all. But yeah, he's my guy. I think is he up next? I think he is.
Up next, Glenn Powell.
I think he's the Tom Cruise of this line of actors. Maybe.
You just want to hold his hand.
No. He's a good fucking actor. He's a fucking man. Austin Butler, on the other hand, I would fuck the shit out of him.
All right.
That man,
This just in, John would top Austin Butler.
And we both know that would never work out, so that's the only reason why I'm not gay.
Best villain nominee at the Kids' Choice Awards.
Austin Butler. It's crazy that we're also giving a new insight of what my new sketch is going to be. But it's crazy. It's crazy that we know who the nominees are for the Kids' Choice Awards, first of all. Second of all, it's crazy that Austin Butler and Zendaya were both nominated, but Timothée Chalamet won. But he wasn't nominated for Dune. It was for Wonka. That's insane to me.
It was for his singing.
No, he
Sweet
did not. Why do I
tender
keep on getting
voice.
rid of this? Oh, it's echoing. I knew I was smarter than that.
Just put it back to the home screen so it's at least purple when it goes off.
Fair enough. Let's go purple mode. Activated.
Hashtag purple mode.
It matches with the W.
My favorite color.
W baby.
W, baby.
No. Oh, the Republican National Convention. Let's watch this.
How about no? I've had to see it all day.
Yeah, me too. But I do it because I love the game. I love the hustle. I love the grind.
I do it because I have no choice.
Dude, I keep up. Dude, what if he got shot again? What if we're
Right now?
Yes. That'd be awesome. Wait a minute. What? I thought JD Vance was 5'7". There. Oh my! He's milking it. He's milking the fuck out of this. He has a giant,
Look at the envelope
giant
on
bandage.
here.
Come on.
That can there's
Come
clearly
on.
no blood seeping through there. It has stopped bleeding.
They're glazing him like crazy right now. You just know it too. Look at him. Oh my gosh.
Man, I am so glad I'm not in my hometown.
I'm pissed off because I'd be doing the same thing if I was him. I'd be milking it.
John.
I'd be having a ball. Be like, guys, like, you know, it happened.
Also, I'm curious to see if, like, when it's, in quote, healed, like, is he just gonna have a chunk of his ear missing?
I think so. It's gonna be awesome. But I
What if he just started wearing a sling? Like, no, you didn't get shot in the arm.
he brings
He's in
out
a wheelchair.
crutches.
They, like, wheel him in.
I'm telling you, JD Vance, I thought he was like 5'7". Why is he like standing?
Mike Johnson's such a dweeb.
I don't care. Okay. Yeah, look, JD Vance is supposed to be 5'7", but he's standing neck and neck with Trump. That's 6'3". Why did someone lie about his height?
Maybe he's wearing platforms.
I
I
feel like it's
those
just
are
Trump has been historically not truthful about his height.
No, but JD Vance, look, out at very worst, Trump is like, he's tall. He's like 6'1". Maybe.
At least when he was like an adult and not.
JD Vance is listed at 5'7".
Maybe
There's
he's
no
on a
way.
stool.
No, the fact that he's
box.
on. Yeah, I want to see if he's on a stool. They're not showing it, but he's definitely on a stool. This has just turned into live commentary of the Republican.
You know a funny little nugget I remember?
We could just do not a podcast, a Twitch live stream for this. At this point,
I just remember the whole thing when Ron DeSantis was like wearing like those clearly elevated shoes, and it was like really funny.
I want to at the break. I'm gonna see how tall, because what is
You're
it?
gonna go there right now and size him.
This is pissing me off so much because he is not that tall. He is. I guarantee it. Is he wearing 6-inch platforms? There's no way. Unless
He's
everyone.
wearing
Tucker Carlson's
stilts.
right there. What the heck?
Oh, I thought he was still in Russia.
No, not anymore. He's the only one they're
Kissing
not
Putin's
wearing a
ass.
tie to. What a fucking dweeb. Yeah, all right. I have.
This just looks like the worst people ever convention.
Speaking of gay people, sketch.
I mean, Henry Kissinger is dead, so he's not there.
That's true.
Yeah. You guys see this? Hear about this?
Hmm?
The Twitch streamer Sketch. I
No.
don't think you guys have heard about him. He's a Madden guy who had to forcibly come out because they found his old gay OnlyFans. And so
OnlyFans is not that old. This can't be an old
Oh,
gay
oh.
OnlyFans.
Also,
Yeah.
the term forcibly come out.
yeah, he like suppressed it like that. The video, like people he knew that it was going to come out at some point, but what is he going to tell people? He has like 1 million followers. Nobody knew that he did this whenever, I don't know how young he is, but a couple of years ago. I don't know how. OnlyFans has been around for a minute. It really has. You just haven't been paying attention.
I feel like people. Like
It's been 4 years, 5 years maybe.
I was gonna say. I feel like at the start of COVID is when you started first hearing about
We
it.
were in a Trump presidency whenever it was happening, for sure. But anyway, he was doing the gay stuff on there, and then it came out, and then he came out I think in the funniest way possible, because he said I did not have sexual relations with that man. Probably, yes, I did. Probably, maybe, and. Yeah, he was never like a homophobic guy to begin with, or like anything.
Okay.
He was very like positive, like everyone loved him. So it felt really bad whenever it did come out. He was like on his way to kill himself,
Jesus.
just 100%. You know who saved him? FaZe Banks.
I don't know who that is.
That's crazy. He's like the main FaZe guy,
I
who's
don't
just like.
know.
If I showed you FaZe Banks, you'd be like, that makes sense.
Right.
Just as a person. He has I think a podcast with, I don't know. But there's one picture of him with, I think it's Keemstar, him, Little Xan. I don't know who else, but he's like one of those, he's FaZe Clan guys. He's the main guy.
He's the main one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save a minute.
I do? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he came out in the funniest way possible, and he was forced to come out because, like, he didn't want it to, but he's like, we can talk about it that more. I don't know. But it's very interesting now. It's peculiar. Okay, this guy is definitely just 6'3". He has to be. Who said he was 5'7"? Why would they lie about that, of all things? Like, it's fine if he's 6'3". We don't have to say he's short. This doesn't make sense. Are we done already?
Show his feet, cowards.
Show his feet.
Show his feet.
Show his feet. Show.
Why is Trump looks like he wants to fuck him. Look at his face.
Why does he look at him like that? He's like, yeah.
Are we done recording?
Oh yeah.
Or
So we are officially under risk of death from tornado.
We're
we'll be fried. We'll be
too
all right.
close to the window. I think John would. Wait, who would be first to go?
I think it just depends.
I feel like I've got a center shot to the big window.
I think I'm the safest. Maybe?
I'm probably the first to go because I'm like directly across from a window and not protected by anything other than the camera.
Yeah, because I was gonna say nothing's gonna come at me from here. I have a lot of protection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking directly in front of me, and I just see a clear.
It might be. I think it might be
outside.
Luke, you, than me.
And then Jose's just in his room, like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jose actually fell asleep already. He has no idea this is
His
happening.
bed just gets taken away up in the tornado.
He goes through the Wizard of Oz.
I know. What are the odds something actually
He
happens?
goes
Let's go.
to the wizard.
We should do the rest of the podcast outside.
And just do Twister.
Yeah, Twister. Twister.
We just
in
go
real
in
life.
Luke's car and be storm chasers.
Just nothing happens. It's just like really windy.
Yeah.
They're-
We go out to like a park or something. And you're like, well,
Harrison's just like, yeah, the audio just sucks. Sorry,
It's
guys.
kind of funny how the first episode we do in like the upstairs for who knows how long is the one where there's a tornado warning.
And it's like, please go downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
we're like, maybe not.
Nah.
I don't think I will.
How about no?
This is I didn't think this was. I didn't know this was happening. Did you guys know this?
I
was
didn't know
happening?
the one yesterday was happening, but I knew tonight's was happening.
Mm.
Yesterday caught me really off guard. I was like, oh wow, it's windy as fuck. I'm like, oh, there's actually tornadoes.
Is this gonna keep happening? What's the deal?
Let me see.
It feels like tornado season. Is
I
it
mean,
tornado?
It is, yes.
It's potato season.
I see, says the blind man.
No, it's just gonna be like pretty hot. Actually, no, it's gonna be quite nice come Thursday.
Isn't it supposed to? I don't know.
It'll come Wednesday.
Let's talk about the most interesting thing of all time: the weather.
Meteorologists just said, hell yeah.
Man, why don't meteorologists actually study meteors?
Meteorologists would lie more. Just be like, guys, it's gonna snow today.
Spread misinformation. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. It's gonna rain burgers.
Guys, it's actually gonna rain. What's the most dangerous? What's the most dangerous food for it to rain? Corn on the cob.
Kebabs.
No, it's got to be like a
Crab claws.
crab. It's raining crabs.
Lobster.
Oh,
Meth.
Meth.
Nah. I guess kebabs. I guess that's the
It's
easiest.
raining bread bowls.
Bread bowls.
It's raining hot oil.
This is
Fry oil, yeah.
Just broth. Oh no.
It's rain and broth.
It's raining soup.
Hallelujah.
It's a soup flood. That would have been a cool thing in the cloudy chance of meatballs.
I think the
Hallelujah!
The issue with a soup flood is that it's just a regular flood, but with ingredients.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, a regular flood could just be a broth. It could be considered a broth if it's
We
warm
got a
enough.
broth flood. Hallelujah!
You've got all the trees as the vegetables. You got the humans as the meat.
I wonder how religions felt whenever cloudy with a chance of meatball universe. I wonder if they're just like, my God has forsaken me. They just saw meatballs coming out of the. And they're like, I don't think I can.
The
believe
entire
it.
like church institution just collapsed within a day.
I think so too. Yeah, because they don't really.
Well, do they show like the Vatican or the Colosseum or something in one of the montages at the end of the movie?
Maybe.
You would think that like a meatball falls on like a church or something, like on the cross.
Yeah.
You'd think that happens.
This
but,
is a spaghetti church now.
oh my
It's
God.
the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah. They would be like, we were right.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just like
Pastafarians were just like, oh.
there's just like cut flashes to every like major. Oh, I hit it with my finger. It's like it's Mecca, and they're just like fuck, like there's a bunch of bacon here, guys. I think they're trying to tell us something. Oh my God, what if that thing could be his little machine could be a terrorist.
I mean, it was.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, no, he was organizing. They were using it for the better good.
But then, not in the.
Well,
it gained autonomy, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Well, that was the whole plot. But I'm saying that, like, what if he, instead of, like, organizing with the community, like, guys, like, do you want to have a steak dinner tonight? Like, do you guys want, like, ice cream? What do you guys want? Instead, he's like, where's your God now? And he starts, like, taunting, like, Jewish people. He's like, here's your meat and cheeses. And they're like, stop. That's what they don't
He
like,
just
right?
floods Saudi Arabia with pork.
Yeah, and he's just like, "Where's your god now?"
He says
He could have used that thing for evil. He could have been an evil.
I mean, I
evil
think that's
man.
kind of the plot of the second one, is that the evil capitalist wants to exploit all the living food.
God damn! Shut the fuck up. The damn fucking tornado siren.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, of course, your ass loves those. But yeah, I guess that is the point. But I mean, like, he's using it for a profit. I'm saying we could use it. We could weaponize it.
Also, what if Flint Lockwood ended veganism? Like, because it's not actually killing animals for meat. It's just printing it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
you know,
he did.
that does actually kind of work in that context, but not in the reverse context in the second movie where vegetables have minds,
Yeah.
where there's a leak in the boat and it screams.
There's a leak in the boat. Can the tornado? Who the fuck are they warning? It's like 10 o'clock. No one's outside. It's 10 o'clock on a Monday. If
There
you're
was a
outside,
time-
you deserve to die.
There was a time though. I remember like 2 years ago, you were here in like late June, and there was a pretty nasty storm, and you were out running errands, and you were like,
Yeah, but that tornado didn't really
like
exist.
the upstairs neighbors were in the laundry room downstairs.
Nothing happened. All right, that was these tornadoes in the city. Fake news. I don't believe in them. I don't think. Hand up. I don't trust their ability. They're washed. In my opinion, they're Shaq on the Celtics. All right.
Shack sauce.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how Flint Lockwood could weaponize. You guys are thinking like Bezos. I'm thinking like Netanyahu. What? How can we use this as a weapon?
I mean, it's pretty clear to see how you could just drop a giant pancake, flatten the entire Gaza Strip.
Yeah.
Israel hires Flint Lockwood.
That would actually be really bad too. The connotations for that. Oh my god, that would be a. There's someone that. Oh, we don't have to go into it, but there is an activist. I forgot where she's from, but the IDF ran her over, and Israel, they make pancakes and they name it after her to mock her.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, it's just terrible people over there. It's just the worst. So yeah, Flint Lockwood could do that and just be the worst. I guess
What's Flint
kebabs.
Lockwood's ethnicity?
White.
Well, or like his
Are you implying that if he was any other ethnicity?
Yo, what were you going for
no,
here?
like what it Flint like is
What's the town's name?
no like religion or like
It's an island, so I think they do a pretty good job of like making him not.
like is he have Germanic descent? Is he a
I don't. Flint Lockwood.
Yeah, who cares?
This guy apparently Flint Lockwood. Find something from that. Lockwood. What kind of last name is that? They made it like the most white guy possible.
yeah?
That's why we need to invent more names. I'm an
Officer
experiment.
Earl.
Earl. Yeah, I don't have my list of names. But
That was just so weird, like having you come up one day and you're just like writing down names. No, not for any particular reason, just to have a bunch of names in a book.
just in case, I don't know, if I want to write characters and give them like silly little names, I could just like, just in case like I can't think of anything, I have that on deck. Or I just have a list of first names and last names, and I'm just kind of like, sometimes I see a lot of like different names since like what I'm doing for work, and I see a couple like, what is this? I'm like, I don't believe. Yeah, I'm like, I don't believe this for a second. So we'll see what that comes up of. But no, I feel like I'm in sketch mode.
If you ever
Not doing gay sex on camera, but
If
maybe.
you ever have a child and you look at that list, be like, all right.
Kyle. I come up with another last name other than my own.
It's like not even remotely like.
I have my mandatory John Longoria III, and then I have just whatever. God, okay, it's purple.
Knowing your track record, you probably name your kid Jeff, regardless of gender.
No, I was gonna say I'll name him Kyle. Jeff would be like if I hated that child. If I didn't want to have that
You
one.
took one look. Oh, God
Shut
damn
the fuck up, you. Is it happening again?
I don't know.
Because I just got one.
Yeah.
Was I the only one that got it the last time around?
No, I think all of us got it.
I didn't get it last time.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, okay. Well,
So maybe it was like a second one for the whatever network it did. Because what network do you have?
Verizon.
Okay.
curious.
Wow, the
Okay.
suburbs are just getting
Destroyed. Days like this, I'm like, this is why I live in the city, where dreams come to manifest. Where you come to the city and you're like, you know what I really wanted to do is after college start a podcast. And now we're living that damn dream. It's just
sure living it.
mm-hmm. Gotta love it. I really appreciate. Yeah.
You know
I
what
wish
would be more hilarious though? If the tornado was at the RNC.
It just blew
That
me
would be
away.
fun.
Yeah. That would be hilarious if Donald Trump got killed by a random tornado.
No, I really wanted. Whenever he got shot, there was something in the back of my head where I was like, "It would be so funny if he died of a heart attack. It would be so
Like the
funny."
Big Lebowski, where Steve Buscemi's character he's in a firefight, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, he's having a heart attack.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I don't think his heart is cut out for it, but no, I'm fully on board with they're gonna die Notebook style, same day, in each other's arms on live television. They're gonna be like, because Biden's gonna get on stage and he's like, man, Democratic Party, they don't like me, Jack. They only like me in Israel. And then Trump's gonna be like,
I don't like you either.
I can't quit you, Joe.
I can't quit you, Joe. Now all we have is the 2020 and 2024 elections.
Listen, Jack, we need to kiss.
That's gay.
I'm in.
That's gay. I'm in.
Good times.
Let's do it, Joe.
God.
Let's show them who
You know
we
what I-
really are.
You know what? God damn it! I'm starting to rely on politics as every single sketch I think of is just politics at this. Not politics,
I
but
mean, it's kind of hard.
Flies
to
on your
Voting.
foot now.
damn it!
step on it.
It's always.
Kill that stupid fly.
I hate it when a fly lands on me because, like, you know how you feel when you see someone when a fly lands on someone. You're like, oh, this person's dirty. You're like, this person is not worth my time.
Dirty.
Oh, a fly landed on you? I see you less as a human. You're not a human in my eyes. You are subhuman. That's what I say every single time I see something. What the fuck? Come on. Riff with me. I'm not.
I don't. You're acting like this is like even a basic thought that any of us have. Like, oh yeah, a fly landed on you, so you are scum of the earth.
No,
I'm just
exactly.
like,
That's exactly
oh, wow,
what I
that's just
think.
unlucky.
Mm.
No, I see them and I'm like, you should die right now. You don't deserve to live with a fly on you. That's exactly what goes through my head every day. This definitely isn't a bit I want you guys to riff off of.
Yeah. If it was, it would be funnier. So keep going.
Fuck you guys, dickheads. I'm trying my best. I'm trying out
This
here
is literally our job.
to cut down my riffs. You're cutting my wings. I'm an angel trying to fly. And you're like, no, get back down here. We're trying to live. You know why?
You're more like the cicada I saw walking down the sidewalk, and this cicada just could not fly, and a bird was just pecking at it, and that bird is society.
Society is you. That's
Society is your shirt.
society loves me. All right, you guys don't, and that's okay. My biggest haters are the ones that enabled me the most.
My biggest hater, Donald Trump.
My biggest hater is God himself. He looked me in the eye and he said, "Dog, I'm sorry, but your life's gonna suck."
My biggest hater is my math teacher.
Oh my God, how many minutes do we have?
15.
15. Damn.
Yeah,
we
so I'm just thinking about what should I make for dinner because I haven't made dinner yet. But no, I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
I think maybe I should make that one pizza that I have left so that if we do get hit by the tornado, just see it spinning around going up.
Okay, you
Like
know
a
what
frisbee.
You know what I thought of? Because I made spaghetti tonight. It has literally a thing cloudy with a chance of meatballs. The spaghetti tornado. So I just throw my leftovers out into the wind and then just woo.
There you go.
Let's do that. Let's just throw a bunch of food in the.
Just chuck it in the air. Just doesn't
What-
go anywhere.
I love
Feed it.
the wind's not strong enough, so it just kind of like just
It like
plops
glides
down.
for a
Damn.
second maybe.
Mm.
Ah, dare to dream.
Man, you should make aerodynamic pasta.
I feel like
Go on.
I don't know, make some lasagna, fold it into a paper airplane, see if it flies at all. I feel like it's probably somewhat light enough. You could get a little bit of
I'm just
lift.
trying to think of the different pasta types. You got like ziti or rotini. They're very like angular or not. Or is it ziti that's kind of like it's a tube, but it's like slanted on both ends?
Could be.
Or is that mustacholi?
That would be.
I guess
That's not penne. Yeah.
Penne, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Z is just a circle.
Yeah.
That's right.
Penne is the arrows.
You gotta get the what's the rotini and put some fettuccine on top, like glue the fettuccine on top, and then you get a helicopter blades going.
Pasta crafts.
Mm. Yeah, well, they should make like egg drop challenges,
should
but for
make-
making boats out of pasta.
Boats.
Oh, guys, here, hold on. This is my impression of someone on a pasta plane. Mamma mia, that's a Twin Towers. What do you guys think? That was pretty good. You guys are just haters. What? You know what's funny? That the tornado sirens also stopped. So it's just
Even
like,
they hated
yeah,
it.
even though they hate it.
Everybody just like that.
Only you two disliked it.
I mean,
I
the
knew.
tornado siren too.
It was a natural progression of the
Jose
conversation.
comes out of his room. I didn't like that.
Well,
Wow,
yeah.
I didn't like that.
Hey, what?
Yeah, because you guys don't know real comedy.
Neither
Guys,
do you.
guys, have you ever heard of? I bet you guys don't even watch Dane Cook. I bet you guys don't even know who Joe Rogan is.
That's
the
funny
ki-
because the two counties that I've lived for extended periods of time in are Dane and Cook.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So, like, what's your home address?
666 Aurora Royale Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
All right, chat, get on that.
Chad, is this
Chat, figure this out. Chat, do me a solid.
Get the GeoGuessr guy.
Find this man's
Square
address
limbs.
and just like, I don't know, mail him like farts.
Just fart in a box and mail it.
Here you go.
Just
I
open it.
wonder how long like a fart could actually last in like an enclosed area. Like, could you actually bag it and then still have it have potency, or would all the particulates just settle on the sides of the bag?
I think
Mm,
in the time like it's being. I'm not gonna.
I like to think of it as like the SpongeBob physics, where like they have the magical bag of wind,
Mm.
and once they open it up, the bag just and all you just smells is the farts.
Or just get like don't they sell it now where it's like they use it for stink bombs or
Liquid ass.
yeah.
Liquid, don't bring up liquid ass again. Ugh.
Again.
Have we talked about liquid ass?
I think we have.
We definitely have, yeah.
Was I here for it?
You might not have been. This was a downstairs one.
Okay.
You're like never here for anything,
I
even
think we
whenever
were
you
talking
are
about
physically.
school pranks.
Oh yeah, we were. Yeah. Even whenever you are physically here, you're not. You think this motherfucker thinks you just fell out of a coconut tree? All right. You exist
In the context.
of everything that came before you. There we go. And that's why we all should be Kamala pilled. Do you think? I think she could. I think she could win. Probably.
Man,
Or at least it'll just be like exciting for those 2 days. Because I really want a zanned out president so bad.
Zanned out.
Yeah, because like
Steve Zahn for president.
like how do you? I want a president that fucks up the wheels on the bus go round and round song. How do you do that? Like mentally, it's like it's. You know that she has a unique brain because it's like you know how people are like try not to sing the alphabet and you're like, oh shit, I don't know how. That's like Kamala, she just rewired her brain and was like, wheels on the bus go round and round. I could do that fucking different. And I think that just shows her mentality and how she could be.
I can do America different.
She could be the progressive candidate that we all need. She's gonna lead us.
I was gonna say.
She's
Look at her
gonna.
track record again.
She's gonna throw so many of us in jail. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. And that's called a callback to everyone getting thrown into jail at the beginning of the episode.
One of my favorite bits of the Biden presidency is when he just basically undid all of Kamala's work for persecution of marijuana possession.
Yeah, and now she's saying, "Oh yeah, let's legalize marijuana."
She tried, and she's like, "The wheels on the bus go round and round."
Round and.
What if she was just trying to do the thing that like people who sing the national anthem that sports games do, where they just add a whole bunch of ornamentation to every note?
That fucked it up. The national
All
anthem.
of them.
No, like there's one in particular that everyone just clowned.
Me. I was in the middle, and I
hear you singing it every night before you go to bed, and it sounds horrible.
Well, I need to practice to get better, don't I?
Guys, I think I have an idea. Every day when we get up, we have to do a school announcement style thing for the household, and then we all have to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
But you guys would have to do it at 6 a.m. every day for me.
We have to pledge allegiance to the buff Jose that's stuck to our wall.
Yeah.
When would it have to be whenever the first one of us wakes up?
Yeah, that's the other part. Like, for me, when I have to get up for my real early shift, it's like...
For some days it's like 2 a.m. Some days it's like me with like at 6 a.m.
We take turns.
Other days it's like, I think at the very latest it would happen at 9 because of Jose.
Jose Clavel to the principal's office.
It would mostly be 6 a.m., 2 a.m., and then 9 a.m. That would be the range. Those would be the open days. Which is nothing good. I don't know why. I don't think we should have the school announcement, but we should have a PA system in the city.
I mean, technically do, but it doesn't work.
No, but like every room has it. So like,
not a PA. I'm thinking of the intercom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like we can like press the button. And I'm like, Luke, brown hog down. And he's like, what does that even mean? I'm like,
we can get like external calls patched into the system, and then it'll be like, John, I'm sending it over to you right now. It's the button that's flashing. The button that's flashing. Just press it, and then you'll get the call that I'm forwarding to you.
Thanks.
What button? What button did you say again?
Yo, mama.
Damn. It's happening again. The only reason I say that too is because you guys can't hear the fire alarm downstairs, which is very fun. Whoever put the fire alarm right next to my shower hates me because now I can't have warm showers because every time I do and I'm like, oh, I need to leave, I need to like grab something or like I need to go put my phone on the charger. I'll leave my room and I forget that the fire alarm is right there and it just goes off and I just gotta deal with it. And it's gonna be very funny one day whenever it's the fire and I'm like, oh, there goes all my friends. I'm like, oh, I'm on fire now and we're all dead now. Like, oh, like
you can walk upstairs and just the rest of the apartment's missing.
oh, like
that's what you're gonna do tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm be like, oh, I guess my friends.
Time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, my friends didn't hear me and now I'm dead. Oh, like.
Well, I'm dead.
Oh, I did nothing with my life. I'm 23 and I'm not proud of what I did and now I'm dead. Oh no.
There it is.
Yeah, it's going to be... It is very... How close of a fire would be... How close would a fire have to be to you to wake you up?
I mean, you probably...
Like how...
It depends on how fast asleep you are and if it's making any noise.
Yeah, because like... You could also be cheeky and like, well, a candle can get pretty close to you, but still, it's not loud or.
There's like the smoke inhalation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if I would survive that. Actually,
You just
thug out a gas leak.
Just hold your breath.
Well, didn't you leave the burner on again tonight when you were making dinner?
The fire was on, so that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It was gas wasn't leaking. It was just I had my pasta there and I put it on low to keep it warm, and then I accidentally moved to another burner, and I just forgot to move it back. And I was like, yeah. I'm fucking up like little things now. I don't know what it is. Something shifted and like I'm losing a dog. I feel it. I crossed the street accidentally whenever it was not my turn to, and I almost got ran over by a mail truck. I'm gonna get run over by a reindeer, and I'm gonna ruin Christmas.
Yeah, how'd you know it was a mail truck? Did it have balls in the back?
It was a mail truck ran by a female woman.
That's
So
aggressive.
yeah, and that's also when I realized mail trucks don't really have aggressive horns. She honked, and it was just like it was the most like, oh please, can you move, please?
Hey man, can you?
Hey man, I'm going like 70 miles per hour, and I'm gonna kill. Can you please move? Like it's like hey man, like I have the right of way. I'm like I'll just run you over if like I'm sorry if I hit you, no big deal. But it was a very passive. And once I realized what I was doing, I like ran, and then I was like, oh wow, I probably would have died if that was any other car.
I've had that before too, and especially I think just from walking in Chicago all the time. It's get used to just crossing the street regardless, and you're like, oh wait, there's actually not a stop sign here.
Yeah, it's well, no, they had the greenest light possible. That's why afterwards I was like, this is just how I'm gonna die. I'm just not gonna be paying attention.
It wasn't really that green of a light. It was more of a teal.
It was the greenest light of all time.
Aquamarine.
I saw it. I googled green in the dictionary, and it was like, how did you get this exact moment? I was scared for my life. I thought
It's
someone
like
was
in
behind me.
movies where they'll like animated movies where they'll have a picture of whatever character like on the side table, and then the character is like introducing themselves, and then they smile, and it's just the same as the picture.
Yes, that was exactly it. I was like, how green is this light? And I looked it up, and I looked back, and I was like, oh fuck, it's the same thing.
You see the camera guy over on the other side of the street, and he waves.
He runs away, just like starts firing warning shots at me. Get down! You're not allowed to see this. I don't want you to see this. I just did see it. Abort! Send in the nuke.
Send in the dude.
Is that a fucking Free Guy reference?
No, it's a reference to how he wants a man inside of him. What? You said send in the dude.
Also, hurry up and
How many minutes do we got?
like a minute and a half.
A minute and a half.
Say something important for once.
That's plenty of time to kill. You want to say something important? The government is trying to control you, man. They're trying to mess with your mentals. And man, and everything I was about to say was going to be, I was about to call for, hey, you know what, guys? Please don't call for the assassination of Donald J. Trump. Please do not, I repeat, do not post that on social media. Because then you're just going to get the FBI mad at you, all right? If you just say, like, one liberal thing, it's like, yeah. Just say one liberal thing. Like, hey, I think homeless people should, like, not be murdered. Everyone will get what you're saying. They'll be like, oh, okay, this guy wants Donald Trump dead. They'll understand you entirely. Okay? Yeah. Is that important enough for you, dickhead? And it's also important, wash behind your ears. It gets pretty dirty behind there. I know I was looking behind Ariston's ear, and I was like, oh, this is pretty dirty. Like, I don't know.